Hello!
It's the EKJM podcast. We're calling it P.I.E.
The first official episode. So, P.I.E, acronyms for...
Pillow in ear. So it's pillows to your ears, you know?
Yeah, because we're so calm.
Yeah.
Well, technically, we really don't have enough subscribers to start a podcast. But, it's okay.
Life is short.
Life is very short. Except it's the longest thing we'll ever experience. Besides, heaven and afterlife. And
I see what you mean, but still. You gotta do all the fun things you can while you're here.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Kyrie here. Sprained, cracked, something.
I something my wrist, guys. I sprained my wrist doing the most stupid thing possible. Actually, not the stupidest thing. I'm gonna just tell everyone that I did it doing a kickflip. Because it sounds better. But legit what happened was I was walking behind a barn and all of my siblings were telling me to hurry up because we were going to leave because we were at a place like a field. And there was a barn and I was walking behind it and there was logs and I fell on the logs. But they were literally so small. They were this big. For the audio users, it's literally 3 inches. It's a little giblet.
Yeah. The funny thing is that I was at work at the time, so I didn't know any of this happened. And when I got home, Car was flipping out. It's like, why do I always get hurt? And I'm like, I'd get hurt too. And she's like, just open skin. I've gotten my whole leg bleeding. And she's always the one who breaks stuff. I've only been in crutches once, which was a while back. What was I doing?
You were on a bike, Dad's bike.
So I was on my dad's bike, and what I was trying to do was I was in the driveway because I'm like, screw my old bike, just can't find it, whatever, just gonna take the big one. And so I turned on our driveway at the time. There's a second section, and instead of turning right, because I was tiny, I was 8, I got my foot stuck in the bar in the middle, and the whole bike fell onto my leg and basically sandwiched it, and so I fell. And so afterwards, because we were going to go on a bike ride, I didn't think it hurt that much at first, but as soon as I put weight on it, I literally could not use my leg. It only lasted for 5 days, and I had crutches, but...
Yeah, you probably did the same thing as me when I tore the tissue in between the bones of my foot.
Right.
Which hurt tremendously bad. It was awful. And my knee. Well, I did something to we still don't know it yet. And my shoulder. And my back.
Anyway, speaking of open wounds can actually be pretty bad, like our friend Caleb.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, but he didn't only have an open wound.
Yeah, it just missed his artery.
Mm-hmm.
It was he could see his bone and everything because he was packing, and this glass went straight through. Oh my word! He couldn't play. His main complaint is that he could only play one-handed video games.
That was his only complaint.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he's fine now. He just has a sick scar when he opens it. He just show off his sleeve.
Yeah, we all called him Saw or something like that because his stitches looked like a saw.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. We've done a lot of crazy things.
Yeah.
In our lifetime.
Speaking of crazy, I have a question, a very important one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think a hot dog could be a sandwich?
I think it could be a sandwich. In an aspect of it, yes. I feel like it could be if you wanted it to.
Right, because
anything could be if you wanted it to.
If you bite a taco or a burrito down the middle,
eat it like that.
It's evil. So it's the same thing with a hot dog. You don't eat it down the middle.
Yeah, but if you hold it like this, it's a sub. What is it? It also subs open from the side.
Yeah, but
so what is it? It's just in its own category.
I always use hot dog buns to make peanut butter sandwiches too. So
what?
Yeah, just put the peanut butter in the middle.
You don't even like peanut butter sandwiches.
I was poor.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard. You don't even like peanut butter sandwiches.
Whatever. I still ate them. Yeah, it was just the days that I didn't find much else to eat. I also did like really cool ones where I'd fry the hot dog with cheese and pizza. No, not cheese and pizza. Cheese and pepperoni inside the hot dog bun.
Ooh, I remember doing that in matzo.
I don't know what you're talking about with the matzo, but okay.
What?
I did do that, just the matzo once. But anyway,
I did that with matzo all the time. I used cheese. I made up like a pizza on matzo.
Pizza.
A pizza on matzo.
Yeah.
I was Italian and British at the same time.
Oh my word! All my friends are texting me right now.
I'm mega skilled. No, those are all your storage things. Yep, all your storage.
Dang it! I have no fans.
No storage.
Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, we got this really nice microphone that we're using now. We should probably have better quality videos. But
Oh man.
our camera went out.
Crap. Our camera just went out. It's fine. We'll just continue.
I'll go. Just put it back on. You keep listening to Kyra do her thing.
My thing. It's jazziness, awesomeness to the fullest. So what's poppin', people? What's your favorite kind of cereal? Leave it in the comments below, or just don't. Cereal is a really hard thing to concept because it's literally just rice. It's kind of like rice. How do they? I feel like they just cut bread, then dry it. Yeah, that's probably what they do.
Camera's back.
Realistically, they probably cut bread, dry it, put it in milk. Then, actually, no, they use glue for advertisement. Everyone knows that, though. But if you don't know that, that's fine. But, like, now you know.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the. I was saying with the hot dog, I was doing the peanut butter thing. Is camera keeps shutting off.
Just leave it.
Oh, whatever. Or basically what I was thinking is you could toast both sides, and you could like pull it apart and put things in between and stack it. And but I don't know if that counts as a sandwich because you'd be taking apart the hot dog.
I know, it's really weird because like a hot dog is just a silicone.
Don't start with the experimental stuff.
It's just a silicone.
Nobody needs to know what's in it.
Okay. A hot dog is meat. What?
What?
Like Bill Nye. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Low key bad.
Number 2 though.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Number 2.
Female. You want to turn the camera back on?
No. It's
No?
fine. So how did you have any other injuries at all?
Any other injuries? I had. There was one time. I don't think it was. It wasn't a long time ago, but I was making a fort in the summer, and I was trying to crack open a tree, like split in half with a rock.
What?
So I was being really stupid, and I would
Obviously.
throw the rock against the tree, try to split it in half because the tree fell, but I was trying to use it for pieces, and basically what I kept getting new rocks trying to split it. It wouldn't split. It would bounce off the ground. So basically, finally, I hit the rock on the log, and the rock bounced off and basically went into my leg, and it made my shin. Yeah, basically made a indent.
I got that in soccer, because one time someone kicked me with their cleats completely on purpose, and that day I wasn't wearing shin guards. Because it was a day that a coach said we don't need to like wear anything. Well, clothes, but no protectment. Except one girl did, and she hit me in the shin.
Yeah. Anyway, we. So I did that, and it was just a little like crater in my leg.
You're the moon now.
Yeah.
The man on the moon. The moon on the man. You're the Manny Man. Manny Moon. Moony Man. Sailor Moon.
Moon meth.
Sailors. Moon meth.
I don't know, man.
Manny Man.
Anyway, I saw this
Do you remember when you were in your emo phase?
Oh my word, that was a messed up phase. I got to tell you guys. Speaking of like really weird food, I ate all the time because I was like always depressed, and then I listened to Screamo on our way to church.
On your way to church.
Every time, because I hated the church we were going to.
Wait, what was
and I'm like, oh come on! And then I put my earbuds in. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I just hear darkness in my ears. But so yeah, I would do that, and then I had let me think, purple hair hair with buzz sides and a really really bad sense of style. I had no sense of style.
You do now?
I have a better one.
Okay. I believe that. I'm joking. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
And then I also had glasses.
Wait, what was
braces.
the food you were talking about?
Food.
Yeah, you said talking about weird food. I used to always eat screamo music.
Oh. Eat it. Just that was my nicotine for the day. Just breathe it in.
Stop with the drugs, bro.
Nicotine's not much of a drug. It's just in vapes.
Oh. Yeah, I know, but it is a drug.
Yeah, if you take it full on, like you just drink it. That's just nasty.
Oh yeah, you were drinking screamo nicotine.
Those FDA ads annoy the crap out of me.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. It would get so mad. You literally threw your phone because of the
Shut up, you stupid FDA
ads.
And because what would happen is they show you like these gross worms and everything. And
the nail one?
Oh, don't imagine
Eating
a cat
nails.
scratching on a chalkboard. Scratches. Oh, we won't do that. But then we'll do it afterwards, when you're not expecting it.
Yeah. So what was the weird food you were talking about?
Weird food. I just ate whatever was in the house, and I used to cook weird stuff. Like I put like pickles together with...
Do you ever have a sandwich that you made? Like, that was your sandwich. I remember when you made one. I still remember my recipe.
I think it's like pepperoni and lettuce. That was weird.
Mine was kind of along the lines of that. So it was bread, mayonnaise, 1,000 Island dressing, and then relish, a lot of sauces. Then I put lettuce on. Then you put tomatoes. Then you put bell peppers. No, not bell peppers. Banana peppers. Then pepperoni. Then pickles. A lot of relish. And then I think that's it.
Yeah.
It was disgusting, but I loved it. It was like,
I have a good idea.
Gordon Ramsay's when I grow up.
I have a good idea. So what we'll do, Kyra, is since the camera isn't working that well, basically, in order for people to listen to our podcast, what we'll do is we'll video the first couple minutes, and then we'll put a link in the description and say, to see full video, click to our podcast channel. Do you want to make a second channel for podcasts?
Yes, 100%. That's what we're already doing.
All right, so we'll put the small version on our main channel, EKJM, and we'll put the rest on Pi, and so you guys can click there. It'll be probably just a frozen picture of us, and you can just listen while you're doing your schoolwork.
Hopefully we can get our podcast maybe on Spotify.
I think you only get that if you're sponsored. So somebody will find you, and you have to be famous enough, and then they'll put you on, like David Dobrik.
Well, some people aren't very famous to be on podcasts. Some people don't even start on YouTubing or anything. They're just like, oh, I'm going to make a podcast.
But I don't know how you become a Spotify creator. If any of you know, please comment. I really want to know how to make music or podcasts on Spotify.
Everyone's going to be like, you're so dumb. You just press this button, then this button.
Yeah.
Then you go like this.
It probably costs premium, though.
Then you got to be premium. You're just not premium enough. You're just not good enough.
That prime rib.
You got to have that prime ribs. How did that get there?
Premium
okay,
prime.
We got to finish our question. Okay, in one aspect, I think it could be a sandwich.
The hot dog?
Yes. But in another aspect, it could be a sub. But it can't because the sub is sideways. So I feel like a hot dog is just in its own category.
Yeah. So we're going to put it as the hot dog is not a sandwich, but it's also not a sub. Or a wrap or anything else like that.
Oh, a wrap. I didn't think of that. It's like a wrap just split in the middle. But it has one ingredient.
Because the wraps close up the sides.
Who the heck invented it?
I don't know. Some genius.
I'm looking this up. It's really not that good. I'm sorry, hot dog fans, but burgers are way better.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Who invented?
I mean, we always go to those like hot dog grills, and you get invited to cookouts. Those aren't bad, but I mean, like.
It is believed that the very first hot dog, once called a Dunkshon sausage, was sold by a German immigrant out of a food court in New York in the 1860s. Around 1870, a German immigrant by the name of Charles Feltman opened the first hot dog stand on the Coney Island.
Nice. Okay, well
so
now
German
you guys
immigrant.
have your fun fact for today. We're gonna close up.
It's only been 15 minutes. We're not closing.
We have to because audio levels are getting high and the storage is gonna go crazy.
That's fine.
Probably won't save it. So, thank you for listening.
Taking out 15 minutes of your time. Could have taken more, but like we have siblings and they're waiting for this room.
Yeah. This is the shared podcast room. I wouldn't click their link. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Have a nice day. Remember,
this is
pie
P.I.E.
is always better.
Yep.
Also, what kind of pie is your favorite?